Hello. We still have a lot of heat across Eastern Europe at the moment. Temperatures well above average for the time of year. But all of that heat is basically energy helping to spark off very intense thunderstorms that we'll see affecting southern Germany and Poland on Sunday. Come Monday, that stormier weather tracks across once again towards the Balkans and reaching into Hungary too. Still quite a lot of showers also further east across Turkey, but most of them away from the coastal regions. Some sunshine for Cyprus, sunshine for much of Greece, although some of the showers could make it into the north, looking pretty clear across Italy and all the way through to Iberia. This low, though, sitting offshore in the west, will just throw some cloud towards Portugal. A largely fine start to the week across France and for the southern half of the UK, aside from a few scattered showers, but definitely a fresher feel here. But then we start to pull this frontal system in from the west on Tuesday, so that will start to bring some showers through the Bay of Biscay into the north of France and once again I think to the south of the UK, particularly not so much on Tuesday but maybe for Wednesday. So there's your outlook for Paris, quite showery Wednesday on into Thursday as well, but then things brighten up and also look like they will warm up once again on Saturday. Elsewhere, keep the heat in Berlin for much of the week ahead. Showers do break that down eventually, however, come Friday. Hello. After a pretty stormy weekend of widespread gales and heavy rain, the prospects for Japan will become much quieter through the early part of the new week as this area of low pressure pulls away. For China, though, the clouds are gathering and there's more heavy rain to come to both the south and east of the country. Japan, though, as promised, seeing progressively improving weather in the coming hours now. Still some rain, though, for Hokkaido and quite gusty winds early on Monday. Sunshine across the Korean peninsula, some showers closing in on Beijing, some heavy rain for central and particularly southern China on Monday, Guangdong, Guangxi, stretching into Hong Kong across to Taiwan too. More heavy showers for northern Thailand and quite a few downpours across northern Indonesia as well. Bangkok perhaps seeing a slightly drier spell of weather from Wednesday onwards. Let's head to Australasia now, where for Australia it's largely a tale of high pressure, so a lot of fine weather, but fronts are swinging through the bight, so that's making for some stronger winds, particularly off the coast of South Australia, for example, on Monday. Maybe some thickening cloud and some rain for Adelaide. This low pulls away from the east coast. That will clear the showers from Brisbane and Sydney. But for New Zealand, more showers around on Monday, maybe some significant snow for the South Island above 500 metres. Perhaps a little bit quieter Tuesday, Wednesday as high pressure builds. Look out for some heavy rain though come Friday. Hello, we've watched Vayu closely as it's worked its way up the western coast of India, the centre staying offshore. It's now been stagnating to the north of the Arabian Sea. It is though set to push inland to Gujarat later on Monday, but as a much weakened system as a depression. But there will be some heavy rain around here and still some very strong, possibly life-threatening winds to the north of the Arabian Sea. More showers feeding into the western Ghats. Some of our heaviest rain for India, though, in the northeast across Assam, Meghalaya and the likes of Sikkim. Further north, a much quieter tail, although low pressure will feed some thickening cloud and perhaps a few showers into northern Kazakhstan. A high of 20 there in Astana. Plenty of heat in Tashkent, temperatures in the low 30s, 40 for Islamabad on Monday. As we make our way south, you can again get a feel for the heat that continues to be a major issue ahead of the onset of the monsoon across interior India. Some heavy showers for the Maldives, for Sri Lanka, and then heavier rain, as I said, for Sikkim and Assam and Meghalaya. Our outlook for the coming days, a lot of sunshine still for Islamabad and still plenty of heat, more downpours across Sri Lanka. The monsoon continuing to gradually progress its way further northwards, increasingly into Tamil Nadu and Karnataka through the course of the week ahead. Hello. Yet more severe storms to come across the plains of the US, pushing up into the Midwest and then surging across towards the mid-Atlantic for Monday. And these storms are powerful beasts, strong, gusty, damaging winds, large hail and the risk of some tornadoes. Even ahead of this system, we've still got the remnants of another system across Florida, bringing some pretty severe weather here too, as far south as the Keys. Further west, much clearer skies, more in the way of sunshine and some quite significant heat in some spots as well across internal parts of California through into Nevada and Arizona. Some spots 10 to 12 degrees Celsius above average, but the warmth extends all the way into Western Canada, so into British Columbia and Alberta, and temperatures in the likes of Seattle will be 5-6 degrees above average, as 5-6 degrees Celsius, I should state, as our week starts, tending to taper off a little bit though with the arrival of some thicker cloud from the Pacific on Tuesday. Further east, well, the weather itself, aside from the temperatures, is the dominant story. Wet weather surging up there into Maine, affecting New York on Sunday, and the front trails back down through the Ohio Valley into eastern Texas. Torrential rain possible for some, as I said, continued threat of tornadoes, and that stormy weather gets its way into Atlanta by Tuesday. Hello. Through the course of the weekend, we've seen a weather system stalling across northeastern Argentina and Uruguay. It's already produced some pretty significant rainfall, and there's more to come. Before we're through, we could be looking at totals of about 150 millimetres of rain in some spots. That's 6 inches of rain. Still pretty mobile, our weather picture to the south of the continent as well, with further fronts grazing into southern Chile and Argentina. And to the north, the showers are plentiful and they are heavy for parts of Venezuela, Colombia and northern Ecuador on Sunday. Some heavier rain as well to the northeast of Brazil, but actually drier than normal across central and southern Brazil for the time of year for the next couple of days. And temperatures reflected in that increased amount of sunshine a little above average. So here's our outlook as we go through the coming 5 days. Rio de Janeiro holding on to some sunshine, I think, until the end of the week. Buenos Aires finally seeing some improvement with some dry weather on Wednesday. Further north, scattered showers for Mexico through to the Yucatan Peninsula and Belize. Still some heavier rain affecting Cuba, partly tied in with a weather system that extends south from Florida. 1 or 2 showers can't be ruled out either across Jamaica, Haiti and the Dominican Republic. And our outlook here features more showers for Havana in the coming days. Kingston, though, I think will benefit from more in the way of sunshine. Hello, time for our update across the Middle East and Africa. Let's start with the satellite picture, and you can see this clear swathe across the Middle East and Northern Africa, the brighter white masses, which are those clutches of intense showers across the equatorial belt, and then to the south again, clearer skies. Some chance that we'll see a weather front approaching South Africa on Monday, perhaps feeding a little bit of cloud into Cape Town, perhaps a little bit more cloud to the east as well, affecting parts of Kenya and Tanzania with the odd isolated shower. But really the active weather will continue to sit across the equatorial belt from Cameroon stretching through into Guinea. Showers pushing a little bit further north as well, perhaps into Djibouti and southern Sudan in the next 24 to 48 hours. A lot of sunshine still to be found though in Khartoum and also for Lusaka. No shortage of sunshine, as you'd expect, across the Middle East, but visibilities could be a little bit of a problem as we pick up a slightly strengthening wind coming out of Iraq across the Gulf, stirring things up for Bahrain and Qatar on Monday. Also across southern Saudi Arabia, particularly to the south of Riyadh. A bit of patchy cloud for Yemen. Some quite strong winds channeling through there to the south of the Red Sea. Heat, of course, very dominant in our story for the coming days. Many spots now sitting with temperatures in the low to mid 40s.